My name is Elena, and today we're tapping on the pain of losing a loved one. Loss comes in many forms, and it's a natural part of life. Many things come to an end in our lifetime, like relationships or jobs, moving away from home, our beloved pets, and of course, losing our loved ones. I was 12 when my sister died, and I can still remember that for a long time afterwards, the air around me felt thick and dense. I don't know how to describe it. I just knew that my reality was instantly and profoundly transformed by her absence. Everyone has their own interpretation of how it physically and emotionally feels when someone close to them dies. There's no wrong way to grieve. Grieving is a personal journey, and it can only happen on our own timeline. I remember feeling like I could never be genuinely happy again, mostly because I was so confused by the surreal experience of my sister no longer physically being with us. The emotional wound that surfaced after she passed away had subconsciously convinced me that I'd be letting go of her if I let go of the pain. Everything around me for a very long time felt so distorted. It was really hard to find any ounce of normalcy and peace. And I yearned for some kind of magic switch that could turn off that empty feeling. Decades later, though, I was introduced to EFT, which is the tapping technique to interrupt stress and rewrite limiting beliefs that I'll be using in this video. I was so blown away by how deeply healing it was, and I instantly got hooked, and I'm really hoping you'll find some relief and peace in your heart today as well. I personally believe that when we make our transition from this physical reality, we emerge into pure positive energy. And my belief is that our pain after someone dies is a signal. When we feel the separation from someone when they die, that separation is a sign that we are disconnected from the energy of who they are now. The pain is a result of reaching for them from a place where they are not, since they don't have access to the realm of suffering like we do in our physical reality. And when we are embodying pain, in that moment, we're simply disconnected from the energy of love that surrounds us, which is where they are. And the pain is just a reminder to connect back to the source of love. It's similar to the electricity in a building. When we plug something into an electrical outlet, it's connected to the power. But if we don't plug it in, it remains disconnected from the power source. So if the access point to those who are not physically with us is from a place of pure positive energy, then we need to plug into that energy to feel the connection with them. And when we make that switch, we can ultimately heal our pain. Grief is attached to the details and the stories that keep reminding us of our loss, which keeps the pain alive. So I'm inviting you to suspend those painful stories for a moment and bring all of your attention to your emotions as they guide you towards comfort. This is how we become fully aware of the present moment, and it's an important step in releasing the pain. I also want to remind you that all of our feelings are exactly right, and I'm not implying that you're wrong to be feeling pain. I'm just suggesting that if you're feeling stuck in the pain, it is possible and it's healthy to gently move through it. Then we receive the gift of cherishing our loved ones without the suffering, and that is ultimately what they want for us as well. I think there's a good chance that you'd want the same for your loved ones, right? It's those painful feelings that are calling for your attention to be fully felt and to be processed and to be let go and move them out of your body. So then we're met with a clear access point to remember and experience them through the eyes of love instead of through pain. Letting go of the pain does not mean letting go of the wonderful memories. It's actually the opposite. The pain clouds our view from accessing the pure positive energy which our loved ones are experiencing from their new vantage point. This is not about fixing the situation. It's about meeting ourselves exactly where we are and not judging the stage we're at, which moves us closer to a place of peace. Healing means finding peace and joy on the other side of pain, and you are worthy of ending your suffering and honoring your loved ones by connecting with their love and pure positive energy, rather than trying to reach them through your suffering. So if you're new to EFT, you can watch this quick lesson on the tapping points, but I'll be guiding you through the tapping points for the first round. Then we'll continue using those same points for each round afterwards. You can follow me as you tap along and repeat what I say. So taking full responsibility for your own well-being, put your hand on your heart and inhale lots of love in and take an even longer exhale. We hold our unprocessed emotions in our body, so just notice where you physically feel the loss. Does it feel like pressure, or does it feel heavy or dense? It might feel prickly or tight. Just notice the physical sensations and where you feel them in your body. Then take another deep belly breath. So we'll start by tapping on the karate chop point, which is below your finger on the side of your hand. So repeat after me. Even though I'm filled with so much discomfort right now, I honor and accept how I feel. The loss is so painful, but I'm being kind and gentle to myself in order to find comfort and peace. I am safe right here, right now, and give myself permission to move through this pain. Now on the eyebrow point, right where the eyebrow starts, part of me believes, on the side of the eye on the bone, I can't let go of this pain. Underneath the eye on the bone, the loss is too much. Under the nose, take a deep breath. Above the chin, I know this is natural. Collarbone, and I can move at my own pace. Under the arm, there's no wrong way to do this. Above the head, I can allow myself to find comfort. On the eyebrow, nobody needs me to suffer. Side of the eye, I'm allowed to deal with this in my own way. Under the eye, I'm feeling so many different feelings. Take a breath. Chin. There might be a part of me that believes that I'm not honoring you. If I move out of pain and into happiness. But that's a fabricated story that I bought into. That just keeps me suffering and ultimately disconnected from you. My inner being is calling me to move in the direction of peace and happiness, because I know that is where you are. Breathe. I'm letting go of all the ways that I keep myself separated from you, from where you are now. I'm eliminating all the sadness, the fear, the guilt, the anger, the emptiness, the regret, letting go of the blame, feelings of abandonment, the confusion, all emotional traumas, releasing the anguish, the longing, the separation. I'm letting go of feeling like a victim, feeling sorry for myself. I'm letting go of it all. Letting go of all the pain from every cell in my body. Okay, breathe lots of love in and release all those layers of pain. Now, I want you to keep your hand on your heart and think of a beautiful memory with your loved one. Just watch that movie in your mind. Notice all the details and the expression on their face, and even look at the expression on your face as well. Now tapping on the eyebrow point, anchoring in this beautiful memory. This is your gift to me. And I have access to this comfort whenever I want, as I relive that beautiful memory without the pain. I have full access to your energy right now. And I can feel your energy in my heart. I could feel it on a cellular level, expanding into this new relationship with you, where I'm filled with happiness and peace and comfort. Take a deep breath. I'm giving myself permission to embody comfort and love with patience, compassion, acceptance, clarity, grace, stability, understanding, and peace. Okay, breathe lots of love in and an even longer exhale. Grief expert David Kessler explained that after the unexpected death of his 21-year-old son, he realized there is a part of his heart that will always be wounded. But he said it doesn't mean he can't grow a huge full life around that wound. He said we're all able to transform our traumatic wounds into our cherished wounds. And that says it all to me. We can give ourselves permission to live fully after loss and still allow ourselves to meet the layers of emotions that surface with love and grace and understanding. You got this. Remind yourself that love surrounds you, and all you need to do is to plug into it. Keep tapping into your true self to continue a life of happiness, connection, and love.